And we are back on the pod. So we're now on episode 9. We've made this far. And I just want to thank everyone who listened to the last episode, the Kiefer Ravenna episode. Daming views and listeners that episode. I want to thank Keith again for gracing us. I know he's busy. Tapos, tagal nung interview namin. Was supposed to be 20 to 30 minutes. Pero it took us, actually it was more than an hour kasi ilang beses nag-lag and nag-disconnect because of internet problems. Pero he was very patient na bumalik, like to wait for me pag nung nawala ako or hindi ko alam sino wala. Baka ako kasi nasa Japan siya, siguro mas mabilis naman internet doon. Pero anyway, thank you again guys for listening to that episode. This episode disclaimer will be quick, hopefully. I'm feeling under the weather. I don't know if iba yung voice ko, pero I have some cough and colds and not feeling the best right now. Pero as promised, I'm gonna release another episode. It's a weekly thing. It's a habit. I want to form a habit of releasing one episode per week at least. Hopefully, mas marami next week pero walang time. Wala tayong time mag gumawa ng podcast kahit walang cut-cut. It takes so much time pa rin. And then, to start off, itong episode is about just yapping and recent events. Going to talk about recent events na nangyari about basketball. And parang rami nangyayari sa basketball scene eh. Especially here in the Philippines. So, yung first topic ko is UAAP, men's basketball. Have you seen the Momo way unsportsmanlike? I wanna touch on this a little eh. Um, I don't know, pero for me, the Momo way unsportsmanlike foul, eventually he got ejected to unsportsmanlike fouls and then got suspended the next game. That could cost them the season. I know it's not an excuse kasi marami silang games, pero when they played against Ateneo tapos wala si Momo way and lost by 4 points, 3 points, basta konti. They could have won that game with Momoway. Syempre hindi sure pero better chance of winning that game and eventually secure the Final Four already. Um, I don't know. I don't know why he got suspended after the review. I watched the tapes, the replay over and over again. I don't see any unsportsmanlike foul on Momoway. Parang yung reason was it's never about the intent. Pero like the consequence, something like that. I don't wanna quote someone, pero if you're big, or not even just a big, but if you're the player who the first one was he went for the block, I think, on Motong Kara. And pag land niya, sakto lang nandun si Motong Kara, which I felt like nandun sa cylinder niya. We have this cylinder na space mo dapat. I hope everyone who is listening is aware, pero that was an accidental hit. He didn't see Motong Kara. Motong Kara was getting his space. Tapos natamaan. And I felt like kahit kung hindi dumugo yun, wala nga foul na itatawag. Pero because there was blood, um, tinawagan ng sportsman like si Momoe. And I feel bad for Momoe kasi last year, ganun rin, last game. I think he got two unsportsmanlike last year. Rookie of the year na sana siya. And he was robbed dahil wala na. Last year, bawal awards. I think this year pwede na. You just have to appeal to the board. Um, pero that's crazy. Tapos, if you're yung second one naman ni Momoe, if you're going for the layup, which I felt like it could be an end one, and you're gonna land, hindi ka na maglaland na nakataas kamay. Usually it's um parang human nature naman yun na when you lay up, bababa talaga yung kamay mo. Unfortunately, the guy challenged, again, he was in the cylinder of Momoy, natamaan, dugo ulit, unsportsmanlike, thrown out na siya. if the reason is because grabe, grave yung nangyari dun sa guy, kaya yun sportsman like, then, then a lot of things that happened way back, dapat ganun rin. Kunwari, um, I go for, I go for the challenge. Nag-layup ka, I jump straight up, you jump, syempre pa layup, tapos nagkabanggaan, hindi tumawag ng foul. Pero pag landing mo, kunwari, let's say na ACL ka or had a severe injury, will that merit an unsportsmanlike already? Parang ngayon yung question parati sa mind ko na di ko magets kung bakit. Because they were saying it was not the intention, which is, you call fouls na hindi talaga kahit aksidente, pero you do not call unsportsmanlike fouls for me, na hindi no intent to hurt naman. Diba? Sige, minsan may talagang nasahod, ganun, na pwedeng tawagan kahit wala ka intention. Pero yung talagang, I don't know, parang hirap na hirap ako accept na, or wala nang naka-explain siguro sa akin ng tama kung bakit siya unsportsmanlike. Sorry, medyo maraming tayong best uubo. Pero bear with me. Pero yun, parang baka wala lang naka-explain sa akin kung bakit ano ginawa ni Momoway to deserve that unsportsmanlike foul. Pero until now talagang wala eh. Walang, walang ano, walang, hindi ko nakikita why it was an unsportsmanlike foul. Um, the next is, parang, yun nga, we based it on the blood eh. Pero, it's not against, ewan ko. Anyway, sabi ko short, sorry, short lang to. So, I'm gonna move on sa next topic. It's crazy how anyone against UP and LaSalle both in the second round. And then, di sila pumasok sa Final Four. Di ba? Parang they could be one game away from making it to the playoffs or like having a playoff for the Final Four. Because I think the magic number is 6 para sa playoffs. If UE loses to UP and then Adamson wins against Ateneo. Excuse me. Di ba? Parang ganun mangyayari. So, it's crazy, di ba? Yung NU beat the top two teams na tapos biglang they didn't make it to the Final Four. Grabe yung second round na ng NU. Excuse me. For those listening sa podcast. Sorry. Nainom lang ako ng tea. um, yan. So, it's crazy. Ateneo, my school, it's been a roller coaster ride for us. Last place, hirap, di ba? After being spoiled for years of either winning championships or like always making the semis and or championship, tapos biglang ganito. I think there's no excuse. We're not making any excuses. I hope that's the stand of the Athenians as well. If you make excuses, you won't learn. You accept the fact na natatalo and then you bounce back next year. We have good guys, good rookies na si Bahay and si Porter. Sana mag-grow and then Bongo, Tuano, and the other guys also improves for next year. Anyway, let's not talk about Ateneo. And then LaSalle is crazy. I think Motor Mike, KQ, crazy. Tapos yung guards nila parang fits perfectly lang. It's scary to face LaSalle. And then UP has been struggling. Slow starts, except for Ateneo game ata, pero parang most of the games are close. And then They lost to LaSalle. Um, for me, UP, yung problem ng UP is sobrang daming star player. I think you have to feed everyone's ego. Parang the roles are not so defined yet because everyone can play. The 15th man, 16th man can play first drive in some teams. Di ba? Parang grabe. When I see that bench, Alter doesn't play anymore. Gani Stevens, there are times that doesn't play because they have QMB. Their foreign student doesn't play as much kasi ang dami talagang player. I think it's Kagulangan lang was that secured playing time. Pero, and QMB maybe. Pero, di mo alam eh. Like, you have Turculas, you have Belmonte. Di mo alam sino nga, you have Francis Lopez sometimes playing the four as well. So, you have Kagulangan, Torres, Baila, Abadiano, Fortea, sobrang dami, sobrang dami. Parang Lasal medyo ano na sila, they have enough players to compete and parang alam na nila sino maglalaro at sino yung players yung ano. UP still figuring it out pero nakakatakot yung UP. If everyone clicks, nakakatakot, di ba? Pero there are times na medyo parang nawawalan ng kumpiyansa kasi shared, nakahati-hati yung time eh. So, ikaw muna, tapos ikaw, ganun. So, mahirap rin yun minsan. When there's there's like, what do you call it? Parang shared uh, playing time with, cause ang hirap eh. How can you not use Alarcon, Lopez, and Baila? Parang wala, kailangan mo gamitin eh, di ba? Tapos you have Kagulangan, Felicilda, Fortea, Abadiano. So, ang hirap. Ang hirap for Coach Gold. It's a good problem. It's a good problem. Pero, let's see how this goes. Pasok naman sila sa Final Four and importante yung last two games nila which is finals. Sorry, may semis pa pero I feel it's gonna be LaSalle UP playing in the finals. Um, Next is go to the women's real quick. Um, Pasok na yung Final Four. It's us, Ateneo, Adamson, USD, and NU. Looks like NU's gonna sweep. So step ladder. May one game pa pero I think they're gonna win that game. And it's gonna be a step ladder. NU has been back to as their like dominant days. I think they got grabe rookies na Pagdulangan and Villanueva. I think Villanueva didn't play in the first round because she was injured. Pero when Shelo comes in, game changer. Game changer. Talagang iba. Everyone's trying to find a solution. Hopefully, whoever makes it to the final finds a solution. Hopefully kami yun. Finds a solution sa NU since wala pa silang talo. 13-0, I think. Yeah, one more game. Grabe. Though, shout out also to one of our players, si Casey De La Rosa has been wrecking it. Double-double every game. I think there was a span na 28-16 yung average with a couple of assists, steals, and blocks. Crazy stat line. I hope she wins the MVP again next year. I mean, this year. This next awarding ceremonies. And Pastrana has been wrecking it for USD. Yung USD, when I watch USD women's, grabe rin yung talent, grabe yung shooting. No conscience, black shooter. Parang 1 to 5 except for a few centers of them. Pero they have lineup na parang Golden State. Everyone can shoot from the three-pointer. You have to bend your rules. Hindi pwedeng normal rules mo for everyone because there are four girls and five can make it from downtown. So, iba, ang tatalino mag-trap. Hindi sila yung wild mag-trap pero they're good reading and when to trap. Parang medyo may pagkalasal vibes of Coach Franz Pumaren. That kind of trapping. Um, So yeah, it's gonna be a good last stretch for both men's and women's. Um, let's go to NCAA. NCAA, si Mapua, it's Mapua, Benild, San Beda, and I think it's Lyceum after clinching it and winning against Benil. Tama, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't watch I wasn't able to watch the game. I usually watch San Beda games because of Yuri. I'm up to date naman sa mga nangyari. Pero I think the last game, a few days ago lang, or was that yesterday? Um, that controversial call, I think Coach Charles Chu tweeted or posted on IG about the no call of the ref. I think his player got hit. Pero that's the ref's decision. Um, Grabe rin NC. I love watching NCAA. Last year I watched like seven San Beda games. Uh, Walang talo. Excuse me. Lucky charm ako ni Yuri last year. So seven games I watched last year, including the finals and semis na. Walang talo. I think this year San Beda's gonna end up third place and they have to beat. I'm not sure if Mapua Benilde yung kakross nila. But anyway, I hope they win. A lot of good players also in NC. Tsaka talagang ganda ng pisikalan. And then, yung mga recruits ng Benild, nakakatawa dahil, excuse me, when I was watching 2 years ago, daming players ng Benild talaga pala. Kaya pala niloko nila na came from other schools. I think San Beda, three or four players. They had Leon from EA. So, kaya pala niloko yung Benild. But anyway, that's how it goes. The Escamis three-pointer pala, buzzer beater was crazy. Um, Against Benild, di ba? Parang wala nang time eh. Tapos drive, trap, grabe na hindi rin fumaul yung Benild. Ay, yung Mapua. Tapos nakuha ni Escamis, tapos nakashoot pa from way, way, way downtown, di ba? Usually you foul on that situation, pero grabe. Nakuha pa nila tatakbo na 3 points. So, NBA, let's go to NBA. Crazy Cavs. On a roll, wala pang talo. Grabe yung Cavs. Di ko nakita na they will be like this. To be honest, sa elimination ng NBA, I don't watch all games. I don't really watch a lot of NBA basketball during elimination. I keep track of the scores because of NBA fantasy. Scroll lang, ganyan tingin kung ano yung mga pwede, ano yung okay. I watch Laker games. Siguro na yan at most. If there are time, I look at some games. Pero work hours kasi yung games eh. So, hindi ako makapanood talaga ng tutok ng lahat ng games. Pero, ayun nga, I look at the scores pa rin dahil sa fantasy. And pag may magandang games, pag may mga highlights, pag may magandang game, I try to watch the game. Baliktad na ngayon. So, rather than watch the game, then watch the highlights ngayon. Pag maganda yung game, tapos highlights, sige, maganda pala ng game, let's watch this game. So that's it for NBA. Crazy LeBron James, four straight triple-double. First time in his career at year 22, turning 40 in a few weeks. Tama ba? In a few weeks time. It's crazy. Basketball talk. Ayun muna. And then, um, also, Gilas will have a game this week, Thursday and the Sunday against New Zealand and Hong Kong. Hope we support them. Um, Maganda to. We haven't won against New Zealand in a while. I feel like this is the time we're gonna win against New Zealand. Um, I think Kai is playing, JB is playing, Junmar is playing, and Ange is in the roster. Of course, it's only Ange and JB, but for the first time, dalawang naturalized natin na nasa pool or nasa roster for na pwedeng pagpilian. So there might be changes, I don't know, against Hong Kong. We've seen Brown in the PBA finals, medyo parang pagod na pagod. So, I won't be surprised if they use Ange against Hong Kong. Feel ko mas kaya natin yon. Mas malakas yung New Zealand and I think we're better than Hong Kong. So, pwedeng ipasok si Ange. Um, ano ba bang basketball to? I told you, wala akong masyadong topic. I just want to do a quick recap and about basketball. And guys, alam niyo ba to? Boom. Yung inhaler. Diba? So, ako lang ba pero sobrang nakaka-addict ito. Kahit nung wala akong sakit, pag may nakikita akong gumagamit, napapagamit ako for no reason. It's very addicting. Di naman parati, pero may time na parang wala naman akong sakit or ano, hindi ko alam bakit gumaganito. May nagregalo kasi. So, ba't ako gumagamit ito ilang beses? Wala naman ako sakit. So, nakakatawa lang. Nakakatawa. Dahil it's addicting. I don't know if you guys use this one, but it's true. It's addicting. Meron ako nakita, I think it's Shark Tank ba? May ganito bumili ako ng dati sa Shopee. Parang Shark Tank, tapos they were selling this. Sila, napagamit sila Mark Cuban, tapos sila Charles Barkley rin. Nakakatawa. Nakakatawa. Pero it's all over the world. And then, for me, I feel like the next episode, actually, I want to do a Q&A, like a quick Q&A. You ask me questions, you can comment it here on YouTube or Spotify, or if you're my friend, you can message me, text me. Like, I want to call it like honesty hour, where honesty pod, where I answer a few questions. It doesn't have to be basketball, like anything under the sun. Could be career, could be basketball. It could be about asking for advice. Um, Love life, wala namang masasagot doon, pero go ahead if you want to ask. So anything under the sun. I want the next episode, or the next episode will be a honesty hour, honesty pod. I'm still thinking what to call it, what kind of episode. So just comment below or comment sa YouTube or Spotify, or you can send me a message what your question is. I'm gonna pick some good ones, or I'll try to answer all if kaya. And then ayun, last week was crazy for me. There are times I get home or get out of the office at 8:30. I start maybe at 6 a.m. training, tapos straight to work, tapos I get out 8:30. So kaya ata ako nagkasakit like 3 straight days. I ended work at 7:30 or past 8 na. Tapos wake up 6 again for training. I mean, wake up at 5, I have to be at Ateneo at 6. So, baka kaya medyo nagkakasakit tayo. Pero also the weather, may typhoon, praying for those victims. And then, it's just crazy. The traffic is wild. Mga 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, sabi ko, grabe, nadagdagan ako ng 15 minutes pa uwi every time. May offices in Mandaluyong, Pioneer, Sheridan, so may TV5. On a normal traffic day, usually it's about an hour, a little over an hour 10. Tapos parang mga 3, 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks, a month ago, sabi ko, grabe na traffic. Parang ano na, an hour 20, an hour 30. Parang this week, grabe, yung start of the week when I went home on time, parang 2 hours, guys. Tapos, even when I went home nung 8, na late na kami natapos, traffic pa rin ang ganun sa Mega Mall na parang usually at 7:38 before wala na. So, Christmas rush, maagang pamasko ang traffic. Maagang pamasko. So this episode, I'm gonna end it here. Di ko alam gaano katagal, pero I said it's gonna be a quick one. Just a recap and nothing so much, and I want to sleep already kasi pagod na rin ako. And if you have suggestions and comments again for the next episode, questions, and also suggestions na topics, let me know. I have a few more in store. I want to interview more guys. On the pod, sino gusto yung interview ko, let me know also. I have some in the mind already. And there are times na yung topic is not about basketball talaga. So it doesn't have to be basketball players. So anyway, that's about it. Peace out from my whatever you call this, inhaler or whatever. Some call it boom boom stick. So that's about it for episode 9. Peace out.